So I had a request. One of the fans on Facebook asked me a question, and they were wondering, how do I catch a huck? One-handed. If a disc is coming really fast, sometimes they're having trouble with it bouncing under their hand. So the thing that you need to remember with when a disc is coming at you and it's coming fast, that there's a lot of spin on it, and if you're finding that it's bouncing out of your hand, then when you're catching it, you want to be catching it so that the disc is spinning in your hand. So say someone hucks a backhand. Okay, so a backhand, a right-handed backhand, is going to be spinning clockwise, and so if it's coming towards me, okay, it's going to be spinning this way. It might be a little tough to see just because of the camera angle, but just imagine if it's spinning clockwise and I go to catch it with this hand, that it's spinning out of my hand. Whereas if it's coming in and I catch it with my hand this way, it's spinning in my hand, and so I'm going to be able to stop the spin easier. And that's why it's ideal to catch with two hands, because you're stopping the spin on both sides. So if you're finding that you're going to catch and the disc is going away from you and you're trying to catch and it's flying out of your hand, try and catch it so the disc spins into your hand. And I know, it's obviously tough when you're running deep and someone hucks it to think which way is it spinning, but when the disc is coming at you, try not to catch away from your body, try and catch so the disc is coming in your body. Okay? And you will see a lot of people, when they go to catch, it does bounce off their hands, and that's just a matter of changing. So instead of reaching away, try and reach so it comes in. Same with the flick. The flick huck will be spinning for right-handers the opposite way. It's going to be spinning counterclockwise. And so if I'm catching with the inside hand, then it's going to be bouncing away from me. Whereas if I'm catching with my outside hand, it's spinning into my hand and it's going to be easier to catch. So as in everything, the biggest thing with catching is to just get it in practice. Try different ways to practice. If it works for you and you really don't drop a lot, that's fantastic. Keep catching like that. For me, a goal I always like to have whenever I play in a tournament or a game or practice or anything is to never drop. And if you can have an entire weekend, 5, 6, 7 games where you do not drop, that's a really, really good weekend. And if you're not dropping, and that's your goal, and other people in your team aren't dropping as well, you're going to win a lot more games that way. Fewer drops equals more points for your team. Keep that in mind.